Hello and welcome to this unboxing of the Typhoon H Plus, the sister ship that's just been released to the H520. Kind of looks like this, but grey. Everything else is basically the same apart from the software in the controller and some flight characteristics that the Typhoon H has now got. We now have this. Okay, so we have the Typhoon H Plus now. We're going to unbox it and see what we've got exactly inside when we get a new machine. So it comes packed, much like the H520. Polystyrene lid, which will fit in a backpack. There are going to be some new Typhoon H Plus backpacks available with the RealSense that will come with the RealSense module. This is the non-RealSense module. However, you can buy a separate bag. The old Typhoon H backpack does fit this polystyrene. It's a little bit tight because it's obviously slightly bigger, being that the arms now measure 520 millimeters instead of 480 on the old Typhoon H, so it's a slightly bigger machine. So let's have a look. Let's take it all out of the box. You get your propellers that come in the box there. Let's just get rid of this. So you're getting your propellers, you get your standard 6, and then there's 4 spares in the back. Two LiPo HV batteries, very similar connections as the Typhoon H has got, but you'll notice the main charging balancing part of it is no longer pins. They're exactly the same as the H520 and they're now mini Deans. So you need to buy new leads if you're using a balance charger, but other than that they all work the same. You can use H480 batteries in this machine, you can also use it in the H520 and vice versa. So your batteries aren't wasted if you upgrade. You can always use your old 480 batteries. You do get 2 of these. They're the new LiPo HV, 5,250 milliamps. So we've got propellers, 2 batteries, we've got an accessories box and a single battery charger. In the accessories box we have spare gimbal dampers. Why you only get 3 baffles me. Does baffle me why you only get 3. 4 corners to a square. Why is there only 3? Happened with the 520 as well. You get your standard directional antenna. Your famous Yuneec lanyard, absolutely worth all of it. Worth spending the extra money on that for the lanyard, absolutely. Your charging lead, USB lead for connecting the H Plus to a computer to download your log files or to charge up your ST16S. Also get a step ring and a nice cloth as well to clean the lens. So the step ring will allow you to put filters on from 40mm 0.5 step ring. So it goes from the 39 to the 40.5 step ring. The only reason I know that is because I bought the filters for my H520. But then I purchased some freewell filters but just screw on there, very light, don't need to step ring them. Micro SD card, you get that, that's the adapter obviously. The ST16 will take the micro SD card if you want to update it. It also goes in the bottom of the camera of the C23, shall we call it, which is in actual fact the 520 Z90. In fact, the same camera, different firmware. You've got your charging pack. In the box here, car charger, very handy if you're out and about. We've got the brand new ST16S. If you've got the old Typhoon H, you'll notice that you only had one antenna over here and a mushroom over here. We've now got two antennas running on the 2.4 gigahertz for the control of the aircraft, and you've got the mushroom antenna for the Wi-Fi signal to the camera to relay back to your screen. So that's running on 5.8, 2.4 on the antenna. And then of course we've got the aircraft. Oh, hang on, got a booklet here. Booklets. Quick start guides. And probably a load of other nonsense in there as well on what not to do. Sunscreen for the ST16, which if you've got the old Typhoon H, you know how this works. Goes on there like that, don't fall apart. That's good, isn't it? Just clips back in. It's obviously a little bit heavy handed with that. That just goes on the screen with the sun shield. Bit of sponge in the bottom for your camera to keep it steady. Put it over there. So there we have it. I would probably advise taking the dangly things off before you fly it. But as you see, the camera comes attached. When you got the 520, the camera came separate in a different box in the sponges. But there we have the H Plus and the 520. Exactly identical machines in terms of size, motors, characteristics, exactly the same. 520 millimeters from end of prop to end of prop. But there we have exactly the same machine. This one does all your mapping, but you know about the 520, so we're not going to go into that. But as you can see, the camera, the C93, is exactly the same as the C23 and the E90. So the E90 camera is the C23 with different firmware. So unfortunately today I'm not going to be able to go out and give this a go. Reason being is the wind is really high here. We're on the back end of a hurricane at the moment. And it should die off about 9 o'clock tonight. But if you want to have a look, in a later video I'll go through the controller and have a little look at what the controller's like, software in it. I've seen some videos prior to its release and I've got to say it looks quite good software. So that's it for the unboxing. Hope you've enjoyed that. That's what to expect with it. I'll do a lot more videos on the H Plus a bit later on. And we'll get some screen grabs as well and some screen videos from the controller via the HDMI out and show you what it's all about. Anyway, thank you very much indeed for watching this unboxing of the Typhoon H Plus.